And good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com. Um, so I'm gonna do a list of my 5 things that I would like to see better or changed this season for the IHSA football season, Illinois High School Football Association season. Um, what I would love to see, and hopefully some of the stuff happens. Hopefully people can change on this, and this should be a fun list. So hopefully you guys like this. One of my things is coaches, football coaches, high school football coaches, high school football coaches, please, for the love that is all holy, stop yelling at high school referees. Please, stop yelling at high school referees. One, it's not going to change the high school referee's mind if you yell at them. It's not going to. I know you're intense. I know it's game time, but yelling at a referee does not help. Does not help. 2, it makes you look like a dick, to be honest with you. 3, that referee's probably going to remember your face and your name, of course, and the team, and the next year, and will probably might hold a little bit of a grudge against you. So, high school coaches, please stop yelling at the IHSA referees. They're just trying to do their job. They are not perfect. They do make mistakes. You are not perfect. You make mistakes. So come on. Let's not make it into a big deal, make it all theatrics and yell at the referee, curse at him, do what? That doesn't help. It hurts your status with the referees, and they'll get to know that you're just a sort of an ass of a coach, and it doesn't help your team. So, high school coaches, stop yelling at the IHSA referees. Kiss their ass. That's how I did it. I didn't yell at them, didn't do anything. Just saying, be nice, be respectful to the high school referees. Next one, and this goes to other coaches, and this is a small percentage of coaches. Stop yelling at your trainers. Stop yelling at them. I know there's time on the clock, but little Johnny can't find his strap. It's not the trainer's fault, so stop yelling at the trainer. Or if you're losing and you decide to yell at the trainer, it's not the fault of the trainer's fault that you're losing. So stop yelling at the trainers during the game. Please. They're just trying to do their job. That's all they're doing. So please stop yelling at the trainers. All the trainers that I've met in my life have been great. They bust their ass. They care about the kids. They do a great job. So please stop yelling at the trainers. Okay. Where's the little one? Oh, this is another one. Parents, especially you skill position parents, quarterback parents, running back parents, do me a favor. Stop yelling at the offensive line and yelling, block better. That does nothing. Especially as of me as a former offensive and defensive line coach, you just look like a jackass. Stop yelling at the offensive line to block better for your son. Stop it. Stop it. Most of the offensive line parents that I know don't yell at the quarterbacks throw better or to the running back run better or any of that stuff. So please stop yelling at the kids. And parents, stop yelling at the kids that you suck. There's some schools that I know that have yelled at their own teams and said, you suck. What the? Get a life. This is high school football. This is high school football. These are not adults. These are kids. Please understand that. So stop yelling at the kids, telling them to block better or to throw better or to catch better, especially if quarterback parents yelling at wide receivers to catch better, because that is absolutely insane. Or yelling at your own son at a quarterback. That does not help. I found out this really quick. You don't ever yell at your quarterback and you don't yell at your wide receiver because it's 20% physical, it's 80% mental. and I've seen it numerous times. So do not yell at the quarterback or wide receiver, parents, and don't say you suck or block better or tackle better. That's one of the better things I like to hear. Tackle better. What is the player going to say? I'm going to turn it on now. I'm going to tackle better. Come on. So parents, please stop yelling at those comments. Stop. Just stop. All right. Oh, this is another one on my list. Media outlets, newspapers, bloggers, journalists, I know they're still going to do it because they do it on the forums and do all that other crap. Stop publishing injuries. Honestly, stop talking about injuries. I don't talk about injuries. The panel told me never to talk about injuries. Why would you want to talk about injuries? Media never talked about injuries to high school players back in the 90s or back in the 80s. In fact, for some reason, you had to have permission from the parents to talk to a kid even for an interview. But I guess that's going out the way now. I guess that's in the garbage. But talking about publishing about injuries and talking about injuries is complete illogical. It makes no sense. Why would you publish about a minor's injury? Does that make any sense? It doesn't. So please stop media outlets publishing about kids' injuries. Just stop it. They are minor. When a kid tells me he's injured, I'm like, oh, I can't do anything about that. I even act like the kid's going to be in the game because I don't want to talk about injuries. That's just total BS. If you publish something about a kid's injury, and if he comes back, what happens if a coach tells a kid to target the other kid? Now that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. But sometimes it does happen. So stop publishing about injuries. It's just I can't believe they even talk about injuries, high school players' injuries. That's complete BS. They should not be talking about it. It should be illegal. It should not happen. My last one. Media outlets. All the big media outlets. Sometimes Beth Long, she does a great job. She is one of the best. One of the best. But the Tribune needs to promote Will Larkin, the head football prep writer. Please do. Whew. But some of these, they're just absolutely horrible. They're absolutely horrible. But Beth Long is number one, and these local small town newspapers that report about sports, they're some of the best. The Kendall County thing, McHenry. I think John Styf is not doing sports, but John Styf should be doing sports. Hell, Tribune should hire John Styf, honestly. But some of it's just babble. It's just like put subject here, put player's name here. It's nothing. It's absolutely garbage, and it's a commercial for a training company or something else. It's pure garbage. Let's go back to journalism the way it was. I never ever said I was a journalist. Never. And I am not a journalist. Not. Nope. Journalism is an art. Let's make it. Let's let it become still an art. Let's bring it back to being an art form. Let's have real sports journalists that respect journalism as a craft. That's all I'm saying. And that's it. Those are my list of things that I'd like to see before the IHSA season kicks off. Probably none of them are going to come to fruition. Probably get a lot of complaints. Well, why are you doing that? But that's what I'd like to see. But it's probably not going to happen. It's going to be an exciting season, 2017. Again, follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter and Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, Coach Big Pete. Visit deepdishfootball.com. Also, there's a recruiting section. I have all the links to the colleges. I guess someone likes to copy what Deep Dish Football does. Whoops. So, but if you have any questions, please email me, coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. Any interviews or that, I'm willing to do it, whatever. And hopefully you guys enjoy. And this is the rest week. And then I think it's next week, next 8 days, 9 days. Doubles. Thank you, and have a lovely day.